All right, guys, we got a few updates today. We have some more sponsor pins, some more fig pins, and it looks like they added a little bit more to the exhibitor list. Let's go. All right, guys. So there's been a few updates today and some from maybe yesterday or the other day. So we're going to take a look at them, and it's more pins, and we're nowhere near done with the pin reveal. So the first thing they dropped today was the Fenix Shan sponsor pin. So this will be at the Atomic Mass Games booth. So hopefully we'll see. Actually, let me check their Instagram. Hopefully they do it where you could just buy it because that is the best way. All right, so nothing on their Instagram yet about it, but I'll keep an eye on that. But this was the reveal today for the sponsor pin. So hopefully we get some more of these soon because we're literally 2 weeks and a couple of days out, and they still have a good like 30 plus more at least minimum that they got to reveal. So I have a feeling one day they're just gonna go in and like, here's all the blind boxes, here's the rest of the sponsor pins, here's this pin, here's that pin. So we're definitely gonna get a lot of pins over the next 2 weeks for sure. So this was from Celebration. Then I've been following Figpin on Instagram. So Pins on Fire booth has a Figpin exclusive, and it's this black chrysanthemum from the Book of Boba Fett. So this one is going to be a tricky one to get. I would think it's 1,000 piece limited, and it's only available at their booth. So they're not doing it like online or pre-order or nothing like that. So if this is one that you like, be sure to hit up the Pins on Fire booth right away. Because if it's only 1,000 piece limited, you would think they would put out 250 each day for the 4 days. So once the set amount that they put out is sold out each day, you have to wait to the next day to try to get it. So this one is definitely a dope one. I think I'm gonna try to grab this one. Now there are more fig pins that they did announce if you're into fig pins, which I'm not really too big into fig pins. I have a few, but most of the ones that I have is because like they were on clearance at GameStop. I got them for like $5 each, like dirt cheap. And then I got like the Maul one because Maul's my boy. I gotta have Maul. And then I think I have another one. I think I got a Ahsoka one on clearance too somewhere. But I definitely want to grab this one because that'll be a cool like souvenir, especially if you could only get it there. Now these are pretty cool. So it is 8 different fig pins, and it's all gonna be at the Forbidden Planet booth. So Forbidden Planet actually has a lot of exclusive stuff there. So that booth is gonna be popping like for sure. But if you like these fig pins, they will be online. A certain amount will be online. You'll be able to order them as well. So it's not like your only chance to get them is at that booth. But you got Wicket, you got Mando with the dark saber, which that one's sick. That one's really tempting. You got Boba Fett, which that one's tempting too. You got Leia on Endor, the boy Vader, which is classic. Zuckus, and then you have like a all gold Ahsoka and Cad Bane. So those are cool. I'm just really glad that I'm not really huge on fig pins because having to buy like all 8 of these, because I think they're probably like what, like $15 each. So they'll be 19.99, 19 pounds over there. So yeah, not super cheap. So like, I mean, if there's no line and I could just stroll in, I might grab like one just that like as like a souvenir. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm so glad I'm not into fake pins because that is a very expensive habit, like for sure. And that's a rabbit hole where it's like you can't just get one. You want to get the whole set complete the whole way from the show, from the movie. So those are those pins. Now they also will have this book, I believe, this hardcover book, which is 17 pounds. So Star Wars 100 objects from the galaxy far, far away. So that might be cool. I mean, I'll take a look at it. And then you got this comic, which I was interested in this. So you got this Dark Horse Comics hyperspace story. So this will be 19 pounds there. And then there's another hardcover book that they have there. And they have a High Republic exclusive cover book there. So that's the book, but that cover you can only get there at Celebration. So I'll put the link for this in the description below if you guys want to take a look. That way, in case if there's anything there that interests you, you guys can kind of like plan to it, budget to it. So that's why I love it when they reveal the prices and stuff like that. That way, you could go in with like a ballpark idea of, okay, I definitely want all this, and this is how much it's going to cost me. That way, you could like budget and be like, well, I don't need that. I'd rather get this and all that good stuff. So next thing up, speaking of prices, on the celebration site, if you go to the Hasbro, it has the pricing for the Black Series Vader that they have, the Revenge of the Jedi Vader. So from reading it, it seems like they should have it there to purchase because in Anaheim, Hasbro booth had everything ever on display, but nothing to buy. I went into the Hasbro booth in Anaheim and I'm like, really? I leave with a QR code? Like, you're Hasbro. Take my money. So I'm under the impression that they will have it there. It's gonna be 34 pounds, right? GBD, GBP, GBP. I'm so bad with foreign money. I'm sorry, guys. 34. I think that's pounds, right? So US would be 33.99. It'll be that pounds at celebration, and that's the euro conversion. So this right here, I definitely want to grab. I'm a sucker for Vader. I just love the box for this. The box for this with the art that slides out is just beautiful. So the last thing I wanted to mention was I'll put the link for this in the description too. The exhibitor list, it looks like it updated because I did cover this when it first came out, and now scrolling through this again, I feel like there's more exhibitors on there that weren't there before, and a lot of the tattoo artists are on there now too. So if there's a certain tattoo artist you were interested in or looking for, they're kind of on there now. So I'm not gonna go through this whole thing again, but like scrolling through, like tattoo artists, and like I don't remember seeing like Billy Galaxy before. There's a bunch more tattoo artists, right? And there was a couple other new places that I don't remember seeing before. So definitely take a look at that, and you might find something new. Maybe an artist you're looking for, maybe another like vendor you were hoping was coming but wasn't there before. So this did update, and it wouldn't surprise me again if it updated like more within the next 2 weeks. So keep that in mind. But that's pretty much it for this update. I'm really waiting on Funko. Like Funko has to have at least 4 to 6 more Funkos they're gonna reveal. They're not gonna just show up with those two, the Jar Jar and the 2 pack. Like, come on. So maybe tomorrow we'll get something because it's already almost 4 o'clock today and we haven't gotten anything. So probably tomorrow we'll get something Funko related, I would think. I mean, we're like basically almost 2 weeks away. So if you guys want more London Celebration updates, be sure to subscribe. I'll be covering all updates from now to the show and all 4 days of the show. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Look, I got the hat on early.